Dear colleagues, this is a routine Phacosurgery. When things go right, this is how a case is done. In this case, the main incision has been placed at 10:30 o'clock. 2% SPMC is injected into the antechamber. Now, one side port is made at around 8 o'clock and another one is made at around 1 o'clock. Now capsulorhexis is to be done. I take a 26 gauge bent cystitome, go into the antechamber, incise the anterior capsule and raise a small flap. Now I hold this flap with iterator forceps. I go anticlockwise and then I make a continuous curvilinear capsulorhexis. Once this is done, hydrodissection is done with a 27 gauge cannula using balanced salt solution. Here it is. Fluid wave is passed from one side, from 1 o'clock in this case, and I go to 7 o'clock. I do hydro there also, then I rotate the nucleus after decompressing the nucleus gently. Then I inject viscoelastic substance, and now is the time to go into the eye with the tip of the phaco handpiece. I go with the bevel down. Here it is. I go into the eye with bevel down, remove some superficial lens matter. Then I make the bevel up. Now I am going to do direct chop in this case. I impale into the center of the nucleus and I make the first chop. Rotate the nucleus and make a second chop. One portion of nucleus becomes free. I use ultrasonic energy, emulsify this piece and take it out. Rotate the nucleus and I remove another fragment. At this time, the phaco power is 55 in this case. Flow rate is 45 ml per minute. Vacuum is 450. This is a Catarix 3 phaco machine of Oatly. So nucleus has been removed. Now this is the epinucleus. I have to be very cautious while I remove the epinucleus because I have made PC rents while removing the epinucleus. So the nucleus and epinucleus has been removed. Give little bit of viscoelastic substance and then I take a 23 gauge Simcoe cannula and I remove the cortical fibers. Many friends have asked me why I use a Simcoe cannula. It's because it saves my time. I give the handpiece to my assistant and he keeps this instrument ready and immediately I can start. And this instrument is an old friend. I'm using this from my ECC days when I used to do ECC in 95, 96 at that time. From that time, this instrument is working wonders in my hand. So cortical cleanup is done. This is the last bit of cortex. Posterior capsule is clean. And now in this case we have selected a hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens. Here it is. The leading haptic goes into the capsular bag. The chopper supports the optic. The chopper guides the haptics into the capsular bag. Now the leading haptic is sticking to the optic. I take a Sinskey hook, I tease the haptic, it gets separated, and I dial the lens and place the lens at a desired position. Now is the time to clean the viscoelastic substance thoroughly. It has so happened in the past that I have done very good surgery where the patient had pain and the patient is not seeing well the next morning. And when I saw that there is some steamy corneal edema, intraocular pressure is high, all those are because of viscoelastic substance. So I thoroughly flush out the viscoelastic substance, clean it very nicely so that next morning my patients are very comfortable. After cleaning the cortical matter, I hydrate the wounds and then I give a final wash. I have a view under higher magnification, and that's it. I form the antechamber and the case gets over. Thank you very much for watching. Hope these videos are becoming useful in your practice.